Hey everyone, happy Easter 2020. Welcome to the Easter edition of Sunday Night Live, coming to you from the JPVideos studio. A little warm and toasty here, can't imagine why, but hopefully everyone had a fantastic Easter holiday. I am playing the unofficial Easter Bunny of the YouTube community here, so welcome everyone. Glad to have you here. I know you guys are jealous. I would be too. This is quite comfy and cozy and snug and warm, and won't be lasting very long because I'm ready to break out in a sweat. So, wait for some people to arrive, and then we'll get started with today's episode. We do have a little bit of mail for mail call. We do have a video to look back on, and as we speak, I need to think of a question for tonight. Also, I did adjust my microphone settings a little bit. Let me know how the audio sounds, if it's loud enough or clear enough. If I need to, I'll talk louder or closer, but I'm hoping it sounds a little bit better. And if you guys haven't known or don't know, this is from the movie The Christmas Story, which is from that poster right there. This is the deranged Easter Bunny outfit, and it's basically a onesie. I'm going to stand up to show you. So, yeah, I look like Ralphie. Deranged Easter Bunny. Looks good on you. So, happy Easter, everyone that's tuning in. Welcome. So, I know this is probably a funny surprise for people tuning in, so figure have some fun with the streams on the holidays. I'm going to do some special things. I do have a little bunny friend up here. He's filled with candy, if you can see him. And back here, I do have some Easter eggs and more bunnies. So, I'm all decked out. And believe it or not, I bought this at Walmart, I believe, about 2 years ago. I wasn't sure if it was still going to fit. Thankfully, it does. Funniest thing today. Well, if I put a smile on your face, whether you think it's funny, goofy, silly, or anything like that, then I did my job. So, yeah, the glasses really make it stand apart. At the very least, in a few moments, I'm going to at least take the hood down and unzip a little bit, take the shades off, get a little bit more comfortable. But I wanted to start off things on a happy and fun note. I didn't get to see the comments. Hopefully the audio is okay. Don't shoot your eye out. Yeah, no Red Rider here. Loud and clear, okay. And John, I did get your message. I didn't get to watch your premiere. Unfortunately, I had some things to do here with the family, but I will catch that on the replay. And I do have the pink lighting to go with the theming too, so I'm all decked out. So if you guys appreciate the little get up here, at least give the video a thumbs up before you leave today. Suit goes well with your beard, yes. The only thing I wish I did is I wish I shaved my head today because I have some, like, you know, a little bit of hair growing through and it's working like Velcro, so it's like really catching on it. But I took a screenshot. I do like my little bunny friend too. He came from the dollar store. I don't know what kind of candy's in it though. But I am on the verge of boiling up, so I'm going to get a little bit more comfortable here. There we go. I do have clothes on underneath, so I don't have to scare anyone. Alright. Ooh, it's like daytime now. Yeah, the hair is working like Velcro, but it's okay. At least it keeps the hood on. Audio is way more clear. Okay, yeah, I boosted the levels, changed the setting. If it starts to peak at all, let me know. Maybe I have it too loud or I'm too close, but I had a few people saying they had a hard time hearing me, but hopefully it's better now. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine, Monica. Hopefully you enjoy the ooh, little getup I have on. He's going to go streaking through the quad. Have to be roasting. Thankfully, it's not horrible. I'm down in the basement, so it's a little bit cooler. We have the heat turned off. So I'm okay right now. I'm sure within a half hour, I'll probably be at least unrobing the top part of it. So glad to see everyone here today. Do have a fun video for tonight. It's going to be something we talked about during last night's random live stream. You may or may not have watched that. I was live last night, pretty late at night. Had almost a 3-hour stream. Great group of people they were hanging out with, talking about different stuff. So tonight's going back in time video is going to be related to what we talked about there. Looking ahead to fun times, things we want to do once everything calms down in the world. Where's the cat? Jill and Lily are playing cat duty right now because I don't want the cat up here because he starts being Catzilla and knocking everything over. So he may make an appearance later, but for right now, they are keeping him busy. Gertrude Hawk's store. Well, Lily got a bunch of candy for Easter, so we're good on candy for a while, but I do go to Gertrude Hawk once in a while. Happy Easter, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Glad to see you here. If you tuned in a little bit late, I encourage you to watch the very beginning. I was the deranged Easter bunny for the opening segment, so I just wanted to have a little bit of fun with everyone tonight. Just got here. Love the costume. Thank you. It's this would be good for on a cold, snowy day. I actually have some ideas with this, which I may or may not do in the future. If you guys remember, I walked. And this is obviously once everything calms down with the virus. If you guys remember my Jason Voorhees stream where I walked around, where is he at? Wearing that mask in downtown Scranton, I might walk around doing a live stream wearing this bunny suit, or walk around Walmart wearing it, filming people's reactions. But again, that's down the road once everything calms down. Like the costume, thank you. For my favorite Christmas story movie, Christmas Story. What is the stream about today? Well, Tina, this is my Sunday night live stream. It's a weekly kind of wrap-up episode, live stream show that I do each and every Sunday. And I do segments which are called Mail Call. I open mail that gets sent to me. I do what is called the Question of the Week. And then we do what is called Going Back in Time, where we watch one of my older videos. And then the rest of it is just kind of hanging out, chatting with everyone. So if you're here for your first time, welcome. Hope you enjoy it. You can tell by the lamp, yeah. I don't think I get much reaction now going down into the city, walking around with this. There's nobody out right now, so down the road we may do that. Double dog dare ya, yeah. No flagpole to stick the tongue to. Yeah, Christopher, we're actually going to talk about that a little bit later on, so keep your thoughts in mind for that. There's John Cassidy. So let's cut to our first segment of the night.
You've got mail.
You've got mail. Mail call. And I do have 2 packages. And one of them, I believe, is from Monica, who is in the stream here tonight. And the other one, if I'm not mistaken, I believe is from Miss Barbara Bray, who's also in the stream. So we got 2 viewers who did send me 2 items, and we're going to open those up for you guys. So this one, it says protein snacks from Lexington, Kentucky. It doesn't have the return sender on it yet, so I'll have to open up to see, but I believe this is Monica's. Well, Charles, you didn't get a notification, but you made it just in time. We've only been on for about 11 minutes now. What did Monica send me now? Strive biltong beef biltong sticks without the junkie. 14 grams of protein. Sugar-free, no carbs, gluten-free, no nitrates. Okay, so it says, hi, Jay Jill. Thank you for being a great sport, eating Japanese candy, and no, it's not cat treats, LOL. Please accept this fine jerky for any inconvenience, extra mouthwash, toothpaste, and bad taste in your mouth. Monica M. Monica, that is too funny. So we got a literal package of all types of beef sticks. Let's check them out and see what kind there are. I do know I have snacks now for any future adventures and hikes. Oh boy, there's a lot of them here. Okay, so there's original mesquite barbecue. What else we got? Spicy peri peri. Never heard of that. Hatch green chili or chile. I'm guessing some of these are pretty spicy or hot. Not surprised there. Yeah, so we got, looks like around 4 or 5 different ones. So I will try one of them for you live tonight. I'll let you guys pick. I could try mesquite barbecue, original, or spicy peri peri. So comment if you want me to try mesquite barbecue, original, or spicy, and I'll try one of them for you a little bit later on today. So that was in Duck Dynasty. Oh boy. But Monica, thank you for the gift. Very funny and also thoughtful. And the Japanese treats overall weren't horrible. It was about a mixed bag. Some good, some not so good. Peri Peri. Never heard of that. Mods, I'm going to need your help with the voting here as to which one is in the lead. Looks like it's a toss-up between the spicy and the barbecue, I believe. So let me know who's in the lead and we'll pick that one. But Monica, thank you very much. Definitely a lot of snacks here for any type of situation, whether at home or on the road. Spicy's in the lead. Is that who won? Okay, so spicy peri peri we will keep on the side. We will try that a little bit later on tonight. Let me put the rest of these out of the way. First time viewer, thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Dennis. Welcome to Sunday Night Live, my weekly live stream. And this one, JPVideos family. Got a blue, I think that's a dragonfly if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a butterfly. Let's tear this one open. Feels like it's quite full. Hey, Brandy. Okay, so let's see what we got tonight. Oh boy. That's a literal little Easter basket. Or bag. So we got a blue card here. Jay, Jill, and Lily. Okay, so we got a nice card here that looks like it's colored. I'm guessing by Dana, Barb's daughter. It says Easter on it. It looks very nice. Thank you, Ruth. So wishing you a happy Easter. Okay, I'm guessing that is a butterfly. Dana's artwork. Got a monetary donation, which is very grateful and generous of you to do that. I'm very grateful of your generosity. Wishing you a happy Easter from Barb and Dana. And she did indeed color this card. Looks very nice. Beautiful color butterfly there. So Barb and Dana, thank you very much for the beautiful card and the wonderful color choice of the items. So we do have a little goodie bag here. Okay. I don't know where Barb finds this stuff. It says Happy Easter, and it's got a bunny and a blue pickup truck. So Barb, yeah, you aced it again with your choice of items here. Let's see what this is. This is for the fairy garden. Oh, okay. So we got a fairy item here. So this will be going to Jill for her fairy garden. We got some treats in here. We got a broken open egg. Hopefully there's not a chicken side of it. Hunborder, you're back and waiting for Jinx. Jinx may make an appearance later. He is preoccupied at the moment. Got a Kinder Joy egg, which these have little tiny toys inside of them. And the outer shell is chocolate. They're actually really good. And I think it has like a... Lily, does this have like a cream filling in it or something? Or a cookie?
Cookie and cream.
Cookie and cream filling on the inside of that. I've had those before. Oh, we got a blue egg. Let me crack it open. Oh, chocolate. There we go. Ghirardelli, if that's how it's pronounced. A little blue bunny package there. Chocolate. Got another one here. Crack that one open. More chocolate, yes. And the rest of the bag is actually full of chocolate as well. So I got about roughly probably a dozen of these. So I'm going to put one on the side for later. And yeah, we'll just do that one. I'll probably let Lily have this one. But Barb and Dana, thank you very much. Chocolate is always a crowd pleaser in this family here. And your selection of items, color choices, always exceeds my expectations. So job well done to both of you. Thank you very much for everything you've always done and continue to do for myself and my family and my channel. Okay, I do need to disrobe a little bit. I am getting very warm now, so if I could get it off, hopefully. Whew. Okay, now I can breathe a little bit. Now, actually, I'm going to take the whole thing off. Give me a second. My legs are roasting too. Give me 1 second. Something else in there too besides that rock. Okay, I'm back. Whew, I can breathe now. That feels much better. But it was worth the effort to go through with that. Little here. Okay, so Barb, I did give Jill the fairy garden item, which she's currently opening, and Lily has the Tinder, what is it called?
Kinder Joy.
Kinder Joy egg, so.
Thanks, Barb. This is going to go right in my fairy garden.
And Jill said, thank you, it's going to go right in her fairy garden, and we'll probably take a picture and send it to you tomorrow, Barb. So thank you for everything. Skin tight sweater, it's a onesie, so it's very warm, and it's all like furry, so it's extremely warm. Try to keep it family friendly, Patricia. Sometimes you just gotta unrobe a little bit, cool off. All right, thank you, Paula. So thank you once again to Monica and Barb for your thoughtfulness and generosity. Always puts a smile on my face to open up items from you guys, whether it's something silly and funny, something that tastes kind of scary, or something that could be edible or go somewhere in my studio. None of it goes unnoticed. I definitely am super appreciative of everything. Definitely see the sweat from here. Yeah, it's close. Hopefully it'll go away. Now the blue shirt. Okay, here we go. It'd have to be an unlisted stream if I did that. I don't want to get demonetized. Did you get enough sleep after last night's stream? Yeah, I got roughly 6 hours, just enough. And then this evening, I did take a little bit of a nap on the couch for about an hour or so. Everybody saying no. The only person that wants to see it is Monica. Everyone else, no. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next segment here. What I call is Question of the Week. So for tonight's Question of the Week, it's going to be in regards to today's holiday, Easter 2020. Is unlike any Easter probably most of us have ever had in past times. Obviously, with the lockdown across America, the self-quarantine, stay-at-home situation, Easter definitely was not the same in our family. Not that we do anything over-the-top special, but we usually go over to relatives' houses, have a nice Easter dinner, and we stayed at home and just kind of had an ordinary day. We had food that we enjoyed, obviously, but we didn't do anything special. We didn't, go out of our way to make it to be a big deal because we couldn't go anywhere. So we just kind of enjoyed the day off. I did a little bit of editing. They watched some movies. Lily had some candy, played on her phone, played some games, did some crafts. So what I want to ask you guys is, how did you celebrate Easter with the situation that you couldn't go anywhere? Did you do maybe like a type of live stream or a Skype call or something like that, or a group chat thing where you guys could hang out with family members? Did you still go ahead and have a special Easter dinner? Did you just have an ordinary, quiet, boring day? But let me know, how did you spend Easter given the situation that we're in? I'll just take a moment here to see some of your responses, then we'll continue on. Did an Easter egg hunt in the house. Lovely chicken dinner. I did see some people doing Easter egg hunts at their home, which was nice. Sleeping, chilled at home, quiet day. Rob was in the pool. Skype with the 2 kids, that's a good idea. Watched videos. Relaxed and dozed off. Rototilling. The speed rototiller. Family dinner, went on a hike. Quiet day. Ordinary, quiet, boring day. Watched YouTube. Video chat with family. Cooked a traditional Easter dinner for your mom and stepdad. Alone, so it's pretty quiet. Ate rabbit for dinner. Wow. Poor bunny. Got a tan. No one likes a bragger, Rob. Talked with Dad over the phone. Ate ribs for lunch. Snowing, so I stayed inside. It was pretty warm here today, just windy. It's been windy for like the last 3-4 days. I'm kind of sick of it. Zoom service. Church, okay. Yeah, so, like I said, it's definitely something out of the ordinary. I know that Jill, did some video chats with family members and stuff like that just to kind of at least see their faces and, say Happy Easter to everyone. But it was different. It didn't really affect me in a negative way. I'm not upset over it or anything like that. I do miss out on the good food that I look forward to each and every Easter, but we had steak tips and mac and cheese for dinner, which was very, very good, actually. I finished it in no time. So other than that, it's just a regular day here in the household, and was just, getting work done with editing, prepping for tonight's live stream, watching some YouTube videos. So hopefully everyone, did the best that they could, enjoyed it the most that they can. And if you didn't have a good time, there's always next year. So what's the matter, Lil?
Nothing.
I hear you saying something. Oh, Carolyn. Snow here too. Nobody knows how this technology works. Yeah, there's I don't use it, but a program or software or something called Zoom that a lot of people use. I think schools use it and maybe churches. But you could kind of talk live, almost like a live stream, but it's not public unless you get the link out to someone. So as far as I know, it's fairly easy to use. So you can always look into doing that with your friends or family members. I know some people on Facebook are saying, hey, who wants to do a Zoom chat tonight? So But with that said, let's go to our third and last segment, going back in time. So for tonight's going back in time video, it's going to be something that we talked about last night on my stream. A few people asked, what's the first thing I want to do once this whole situation goes away? And my response was, if indeed Knoebels Amusement Park is open, I'm going to go there. So we're going to do a video tonight showing our Knoebels meetup from last year, and you'll see a lot of familiar faces in that video. It's about 16 minutes long, and it's going to show you some of the fun that we have, not only at Knoebels, but as a group. When we do these meetups, we always have a great time. I did face my fears a little bit too in that video, so we're going to get that pulled up now, and we'll watch that. If you don't want to watch it, you can always do something else for 16 minutes, but it should put a few smiles on your faces. So give me a moment here and we'll get started. So we got to add here. We'll wait for that to go by, and we'll get it rolling here in just a minute. So if you don't know, Knoebels Amusement Resort is a resort in, not a resort, but an amusement park located in Elysburg, Pennsylvania. It's not too far from Bloomsburg, Danville, stuff like that. It's known as America's largest free admission amusement park. That's because they don't have any admission fees. They have no parking fees. And you could ride the rides on a ticket program, like a ticket basis. You buy tickets per ride. Or on select days, you could get a hand stamp to ride as long as you want. They have a lot of classic, old school rides that you don't see at a lot of parks. And it's a place I've grown up with my whole life. And we had our first meetup there. And it was one for the books. Created a lot of memories. So enjoy the video, and I'll share some thoughts along the way. This is the Impulse, the very one and only steel coaster in the park. And it's not a video unless I get a little bit of slow motion action. I did ride that before. I'm not a huge fan of it, but this is their crystal pool. It's a freshwater swimming pool, no chlorine. It is filtered spring water, mountain spring water. And that's what actually started the park. The pool was the only thing they had back in the day. There was the Twister, one of two wooden roller coasters. Stratosphere Drop Tower, which I rode for the very first time in this video. Welcome to Knoebels Amusement Resort. We're back here today because this is the location. Oh, wait, no. This is the wrong video. For the summer of 2019. Sorry about that. This is my video telling everybody about the event. Whoops. Give me 1 second here. That was my mistake. Where is my video at? That's Jacob's video. Where is mine at? All right. Let me give me a second here. I'm going to look off to the side here. Let me pull up on my phone. I know I had the video of it. I must have titled it something else. Give me one moment here. Just when I thought things were going very smooth, of course this happens. Okay, so it's called Making Memories is... Oh, that's a long video. I don't know if you guys want to watch that. So I did some very poor planning prep work for this. I was looking up the meetup event video, which I thought was 16 minutes long. That was my video advertising the meetup. The actual meetup video is 51 minutes long. I don't really want to make you guys sit through that. So I'll give you guys a chance to vote. Comment number 1, if you want to watch that video 51 minutes long, we can watch it together. Comment number 2, I'll find something else from Knobles that is shorter. You guys can vote. Let me know what you think. I know I can't please everyone, but we'll go with the majority here. I will say it is an entertaining video for 51 minutes. You will see a lot of familiar faces, and I do have a really good time and get pretty scared going on the one ride. Not to try to sell you on it, but just let you know what's out there. So there are a lot of number 1s. There's a few number 2s. So it looks like number 1 is winning. So if you don't want to watch it, I completely understand. I know it's a long video. You could do something else, let it play in the background while you do something else, or come back, watch the replay, skip through it, whatever you want. But we will go ahead, since it is a clear winner here. And then after that, once that video is done, we'll just kind of hang out for a little bit, chat with each other, and wrap it up from there. So let me get that back up now that I know which video it is. Yep. There we go. Let me just double check something. There's no copyright things on it, and then we'll... Yep, it's good to go. Got the green $sign. Okay. So, sorry about the mix-up, but we are ready to rock and roll now. Let me get myself back up on the screen. Ooh, a little too tiny. There we go. Okay, so it looks like the opening segment here of the video is the Stratosphere Drop Tower. So let's get started. Sit back, relax, and hopefully you have a few smiles and laughs. And that was me yelling on it.
Making memories, and we're going to do that here at Knobles Amusement Resort. This is our last meetup event for the summer of 2019.
You too, June.
Just to get our bearings here, and
hey, Edith.
We're not late for our own event, but not alone today either. I do have some special guests. Hi. None other than Lily and my wife Jill.
Got the two blondes, Jill and Lily. They did come out. It was their first meetup event for me, for us.
From what I've seen on the event page, we do have a big turnout showing up for today's event, and of course you're coming too. So if you're ready, come on.
Don't make it tiny. You don't want me on the screen. I could take it off.
That is why it's nice to come to the park nice and early, because there's no one here. You get to walk around, see everything, see the park getting ready to open up, and avoid all the crowds. It's a beautiful sunny day here. It's supposed to be around 75 degrees, relatively low humidity, and down into the 50s tonight. So couldn't ask for a better day to spend at Knobles.
Okay, I'm gone. It's really low. What's really low? The volume, or? Oh.
And I think this is the second to last.
Yeah, you got it up all the way.
The pool will be open. Labor Day weekend is the final weekend, so not much time left. Summer definitely flew by.
Nothing at Knobles is open, right? Everything's on shutdown, Jeff. On lockdown. Volume, okay.
And of course, we got one.
Let me know that's better.
Here, top 5 Pioneer train ride. And this is something that hopefully we're all going to be able to ride together.
Should be a little bit
nice,
better
peaceful,
now.
Relaxing ride back through the woods, and if we're lucky, we'll see some wildlife back there. There's already people waiting in line for it too. Oh, they even got buckets of corn right there.
Better volume?
Ready to
Okay.
distribute for the corn feeders back there.
If you need me to go louder, let me know. I could go even louder too.
All right, so it's nearly that time, almost 11 o'clock. We're going to head over to the Ferris wheel now and see who all is here.
Knoebels opened July 4th, 1926.
Yeah, I know some of these people here.
Late to your own party, buddy.
I'm on time. It's 11.
A lot of newcomers here for the first time. A lot of familiar faces as well.
Alright, I'll find you.
Did some sound effects. That's J-Drone. Getting a little selfie time with the mascots. That's Dexter, Cosmo, and Piper.
Alright guys, I want to thank all of you for coming out today. Joining us.
Got Richard
at
and
my
Kara
favorite
Wolf
park,
there. We
Knoebels.
got Journey with
And
Jay,
honestly, we had
Jake
such
and
a
Becky.
Nice turnout with everyone showing up today.
I think I'll go around and get some introductions here.
Seen me before.
RJ.
Mr. Smithnet, Jake, Becky.
Journey with Jay, Northeast PA. Jason, J-Drone, Northeast PA.
Heck at him.
Richard Drumden Wolf.
David Mel from Third Dog Adventure.
New York.
This is John Turner Tom.
Revenge of the Apocalypse.
There's the Apocalypse Clan.
Who's this guy?
Cliff.
Hi, JB. Robert from Zionsville.
Barry D, we're from Moulton, PA.
I'm Kat. I do Curious Cat Photography. I'm from Simpson, Pennsylvania. With the Miss Jackson.
Okay.
RV Life with Stacy from Milton.
I'm this Jack. Okay, she covered it.
Matt.
And
Jessica.
hey, there's Adam T.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Good, how you doing, buddy?
Adam arrived just on time. Do a nice little group photo here. Yeah, it was a fantastic turnout.
So Cliff and a few others are waiting behind. The rest of us are in line for the giant wheel. This is our first ride, and we got.
So at this point, we kind of broke off into
and
separate
everyone
groups.
else
You know,
behind
we
us
told
here.
everyone, you know, do what you want, have fun at your own
So
leisure. So some of us stayed together,
see you
some
on
of us
the
broke
ride.
apart, and some of us met up later on. Now, I don't like heights, but I do like this Ferris wheel, and it's actually the largest one in
And You
Pennsylvania.
guys might be able to tell somewhere down
Some
there
fantastic
is
views,
Cliff,
both daytime and nighttime.
I think Tom, J-Drone, Journey with Jay, and I think that's it.
Well, James, hope you can come to the next one. It's a great
For
time.
the Ferris wheel.
Guarantee you're going to have a good time, meet some great people. Nighttime is spectacular because all those buildings are lit up. There's a look at the drop tower,
The Impulse, which is going up right now.
not the drop
so
tower,
we'll get
the
close to that.
lift hill for the
I
Impulse.
rode that one time, won't be riding it again.
Yeah, Lily likes it. I don't care for it. It's vertical, 90 degrees, straight up and down.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I think it's new for 2015. That replaced the bumper boats, which came from Rocky
Even though I
Glen.
don't like heights,
They took those out and sold them.
I have come to love that ride just because of the spectacular views and it's peaceful and relaxing. And here's a look behind the
And
bar.
you can see there's a lot of trees. It is in the mountains. It's very shady. It's cooler than normal than other parks. Very
salt and pepper
affordable. You can bring your
shakers,
own food and
known as
drinks
the
there.
satellite.
Very unlike any other park.
And switching over here, we got the parking lot and the Skloos, which is going around right now. May be able to see the splash from that.
This is Knoebels Amusement Resort. It's in Elysburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of it. We got some other people right this. Stacy
The
right
double
there,
Ferris wheels. I've seen those. I have yet to ride one of them.
and the other members who came to NAOD. They're in the pink car.
There's a
Now we have a better
Sploosh,
view of
which
the
is the
Sploosh
wettest
here.
ride at Knoebels aside from the pool.
Like the people on the bridge are gonna get soaked.
It's one of the rides you could stand on the side of it and get wet without even having to ride it. It's like a tidal wave.
There's the other guys there.
Cliff's not a fan of heights, so he did not ride the Ferris wheel. He waited on the bottom.
Too high up and it's too windy.
You're a veteran on this ride. You've been on here so many times.
I know. That's the thing. But it's too high up.
That's when Lily had super long
Actually,
hair.
moving
She
pretty fast.
did cut it since then, but still hasn't dyed a little bit. Hey, John, if you're able to, I guarantee you'll have a fantastic time. Well worth the trip there. Super affordable, too. If you have any questions about it, you're welcome to message me privately. I can answer any questions.
Jay Drone, Tom, Cliff, and there's Alan and Jake. The rest of us are all on the Ferris wheel, so...
Alan was feeling under the weather that day, too, so he didn't do a whole lot. But it was good to see him show up, though.
All right, so we made it off the Ferris wheel, and we are now going to the Pioneer train ride, and we got a group of people coming behind us there. So get on board. Let's take you for a ride.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're here? I thought you left already.
Well, you know, I mean... You look oddly familiar. I've seen you somewhere.
I get told that a lot.
I just have one of those faces that looks so familiar. This was a lot of fun. A bunch of us are all on here. We're all spread out along the train.
RJ, Kara, Richard, Cliff, Stacy, and I do apologize I forget their names. Then we got Tom, Jake, Becky.
The Lubo plane, yeah, that's like the like the salt and pepper shakers.
And we're
one of my top 3 favorite rides here at the park. It's a 1.5 mile loop
so everyone that is here today
that goes into the woods where they have feeding stations. And for Halloween time, they have it themed up with like an old western town. It's pretty cool. This is definitely making me miss the park. I really hope they open sometime this year. I want to get down there and just recreate all of these good times again.
Very back seat, so no one behind me. And can't get enough of this ride.
And now they have the action camera. I could strap it to my chest. I could go on the roller coasters with it. I could do a lot of different point of view shots I was not able to do previously. So a lot of things planned once they open. Marty McFly hat.
Oh, Cliff's gonna be happy. We got some tunnels coming up.
Well, Retro, we got real steam engines at Steamtown, so I got the best of both worlds. A classic retro amusement park and steam trains, but you would love Knoebels if you come here. A lot of cool vintage retro classic items. And what you would probably spend in Dollywood here, you could probably spend on 2 people here. But Dollywood I do want to experience as well. It looks like a nice park.
All right, we're gonna get Cliff to sit next to this guy here.
Those of you may or may not know, Cliff does have a fear of clowns. So I kind of put some peer pressure on him, said, come on, let's get a photo by the clown. Old Smoky Steam Train. Yeah, I have a video on that as well, a short video.
Group of us here, and we're headed towards my #1 favorite ride, the Haunted Mansion.
Cat giving me the peace sign. I didn't even see that.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be riding this alone or someone's riding it with me.
Going to my second favorite ride now, the Haunted House Mansion, or Haunted Mansion, Haunted House. People call it different things. I have more videos on this ride than probably anyone else on YouTube.
Getting on the ride itself. Well,
and I had the rare opportunity of getting a ride through with the lights on, where you can see everything behind the scenes. And a walkthrough tour. I bid on an auction piece to get special access to have a walking tour, or on my channel. They do updates to it every few years. The last major change was a few years ago where they have what is called the upside down skeleton room. It's now an upside down room. They removed most of the skulls. This was last year, Monica, 2019 meetup. I believe this was Cliff's first time on the ride as well. Yeah, I have a video of the Haunted Mansion at Disney.
Made it?
Hopefully Tom wasn't too scared riding by himself.
What'd you think?
Oh yeah, that's on the other ride. I remember that, Jake.
Run.
Got caught filming. It's Crawl Dog Adventures. That was their first meetup they came to.
Better than the Ferris wheel, right?
Yes, way better.
There's Laura, as RJ calls her Peggy. So RJ rocking the
Hold
new
back your tears.
former JPVideos camera.
Till the end.
And the girl on the left there, who's with her mom, that's Kat. She actually has a tattoo of the Haunted Mansion sign on her leg there. She showed me that Alan's meetup. It's a really cool piece.
There's Stacy.
It's RV Life with Stacy, who I believe moved out of the area, but she came to a few of the meetups.
You like it? All right, so we're sitting down for lunch now. I got myself a Sicilian slice, got nachos. Joe has an original slice, and we have I should say a calzone coming. So we'll see how it is.
The park food's actually really enjoyable, a lot of variety, pretty affordable,
Goodness.
but again, you can bring your own
pretty
food if
good.
you want to. They have grills, they have pavilions, picnic tables.
Really hot, crunchy.
They do have special nights too,
Really
like
cheesy, but really good.
spaghetti night and pizza night, stuff like that.
That was my clown impression. Cliff, don't hate me. It's out of love.
This is the Black Diamond dark ride, and we're waiting for other people to come off, and you're hearing an announcement. There's no recording inside of the ride. Put your phone away. And of course, he took a picture, and is none other than Jake. He got busted. Rookie.
So there's a celebrity spotting right here. Looks like Paul Tuttle Sr. So we just finished up
Paul
lunch,
Tuttle Sr.
and a group of us just got off the Black Diamond right behind me here. Another one of my favorite rides. What did you guys think of the Black Diamond?
That was awesome.
Yeah. Thumbs up? So thumbs up from everybody. Now we're
Jake
gonna
was
check out
busted
the
for
eagles
filming on the
over
ride.
here.
They don't want filming
They have two
typically.
bald eagles that can't fly.
You have to do it the right way to not
They
get
take
noticed.
care of it here. So we zoom in.
Here's their bald
See
eagle
one right
habitat
there.
here. They have
There's a male
two
and
eagles who are
female.
unable to live on
Addie
their
and
own.
Hannah.
I think they
That's
have
their names.
problems with their wings, so they have them here and they
beautiful
take care of them.
They're jamming out. All right, so a few of us got off to Phoenix a little while ago.
This is
Phil
Knoebels
and Lily
Amusement Resort,
and Jay Drew and his
Elysburg,
wife had to
Pennsylvania.
depart for the day, and meeting back up with the rest of the crew. We did lose a few people, like Journey with Jay, Adam T, and a couple others. We lost them after the Ferris wheel, but the rest of us, though, are going to be meeting back up at the Mining Museum area and doing some more rides and enjoying the rest of the
There's
day.
a covered bridge.
I'm
They
staying
put
here
planks of
until
wood on it
nighttime.
so you can sign it each and every
Looking
year.
forward to what the rest of the day
And I
has
make a
in store,
video
so
showing how the
with the
park
fun.
has changed from the previous year. And I signed it and told everybody, try to find my name.
Kara and Richard.
And now we're on the log flume.
probably gonna get
Another
wet.
really fun ride. Gets you cooled off. I got a little bit wet. Mostly my feet.
Front seat you wanted, eh?
I know, that's a bad idea.
See what you get for being in the front?
Yeah, there's hotels within like 15-20 minutes of there. Buckhorn or Bloomsburg would probably be the closest area with hotels.
And we're probably gonna get soaked up here too.
And the fun thing about this ride is they have a viewing platform with water geysers. Drop a quarter, and that happens. They shoot water at you. And then we get our own revenge after we get off. And I actually get this one woman who gives me a really nasty look. She got really angry I got her wet.
Alright, we're coming around for the big drop now. Somewhere behind us is RJ and Laura.
And their friend named Laura.
Yeah, Laura or Lauren. There they are.
They think they went on something else, Monica, and then they had to leave at a certain point. They had other plans for the day. So they spent a few hours,
Doesn't look too happy.
and then I was solo the rest of the day. Yeah, they can't take a joke. You're on a water ride. What do you expect is going to happen? Here's the main drop. Oh, my hair got all wet.
I think you took the worst of it.
I think so. I got a nice
That was a
shower
fun
there.
ride.
So just made it off the log flume. As you can see, I got the worst of it. These guys are
You
pretty
too,
unscathed.
LS6.
But I think Laura and them got pretty soaked too, so we'll see how they look.
Yeah, they got hit.
Did you guys get a little wet?
Yeah, you want to hug?
They're soaked.
You got hit by two people from this camp.
RJ had an accident. So since we got wet on the log
So here's the
flume,
viewing
I think we're
platform
gonna
with
get
the
some
water
revenge and
geysers.
use
You
these
drop a
water
quarter in
cannon
there,
geysers
shoots up a blast of
to
water.
unsuspecting people. Oh, she's not happy.
Yeah, where do you see the woman in the back? She gave me the nastiest look. Yeah, this is Knoebels.
I might get security called on me now. Now.
This is so fun. I made a video alone here. I think it was a live stream. I spent about $5 on quarters just blasting people. I love getting like the full load of people. Like there's 4 people in there, or a bunch of kids, teenagers especially. She gave me more than a stink eye. I think she already killed me in her mind. Die. You gotta time it just right. I have the timing down, but you can really get
Rich
people
has his
pretty
last
wet.
victim in sight. Now. Those kids are screaming. I don't know about you, but does revenge feel sweet?
Yes.
Thumbs up on revenge.
Random group photo there by the coal miner.
All right, so after having our fun on the log flume, we're going to make our way to the bumper cars now. And
Pretty
continue to
much.
get the hardest hits.
I want him out of the park. He got me wet
And
on
take
a
out
water
little
ride.
frustration and anger at the same time. So we'll see you at the bumper cars. So next stop is
And I would do it again in a
Scooter, better
heartbeat.
known as the bumper
No
car.
regrets at all.
Got
This is the
myself,
scooter, better known
Jake,
as bumper cars.
Richard,
Some of the best
RJ,
ones
and
in America.
Sarah are gonna ride
They're
these.
super heavy duty, fast,
I'll have
powerful.
a lot too. I'll give you some
You really get a good hit.
footage.
And we'll get on board and see how many people we can take out.
All right, so I'm getting the red, white, and blue one.
And some of them are faster than others. So you got to get the right one. And you can kind of outrun people. Yeah, RJ's got the picture as his thumbnail there. A little rock and roll music to it. A little destruction. I definitely do get a bit of an evil streak in me sometimes. There goes RJ. Spun him out. There goes Kara. Should have put up a score counter on the screen. This is a little bit over an hour away. And I go roughly around a dozen times a year from open to close on the season. Rear-ending Richard there. Somebody got me good at the end. I think Richard gets me. All right, Justin, have a good one. tried pushing me. He had no, no success. T-boned him. And the RJ flew by me. So we're coasting to a stop, and I do get hit one more time.
All right, next up is the Whipper.
I think it's on Richard's video. He got me right at the very end.
Knobles are going to hop on board and get whipped around.
No road rage. Me and RJ. We're on the Whipper here, acting like goofballs. And at the end, we go, whip it good. That was so fun.
So, me and RJ just whipped it on the Whipper. I think we're headed to the chairlift now. So the Scenic Skyway has a ride height. You gotta be as tall as Dexter or Cosmo's hand. And look at how close Jake is. He just barely makes it. Man, it's tough being short. All right, so made it on to
This is
the
a
Skyway
former chairlift that came from a ski resort, Sugarbush in Vermont. And they purchased it, brought it here, and now it's the Scenic Skyway. Gives you some of the best views of the park. And my very first time on it, I was terrified. Lily was making fun of me because I was like acting like a scaredy cat. I was like, no, don't move, don't look down, don't touch me. And now I love it.
Extreme close-up, whoa! There's old Smokey rolling by.
There's the old Smokey train. Yeah, Jake's rocking the Back to the Future hat.
So, funny story, when I rode this for the very first time a few years ago, it was brand new.
Here's the story I was just telling.
I was actually terrified to the point that I'm like, I'm never riding this again. I was on it with Jill and Lily. They were laughing up a storm because I was white knuckling the handlebar here. I was afraid to pull out my phone. And the funny thing is, I was a skier for about almost 10 years. I rode chairlifts left and right.
Lily's still making fun of me.
It's on a steep angle. The poles are leaning. And
First extreme close-up, one of many.
You don't when you're skiing. You get off at the top. So a ride that was originally terrifying is now one of my favorites. And when we turn around,
I think RJ picked me. So
$1 million.
whoever wants to ride with me was able to.
You enjoy this
Yeah,
ride?
Retro rode with me and Akista. That one was pretty enjoyable compared to this one for my first time.
The only thing you don't want, I should say, the only time you don't want to be on this ride is during a rainstorm or like on a very hot, sunny, humid day because it takes
Yeah, that suspension bridge I
15
won't
minutes
do.
round trip and you'll be baked to a crisp. by the time
Treetop
you get
Canopy
off.
was scary
Or
enough in
soaked to the
Akista.
bone. Either way, it's not a fun time. Those of you that watch Adam the Woo, one of his famous quotes are, "Whatever you do, don't look down." I'm looking down through the phone, not with my eyes.
I'm looking down at my arm.
Are you blind? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Barb, Lily will ride pretty much anything.
Looks like we got a little furry friend down there.
And the
You spot
Rockwell
him?
plane in Maryland. RJ's humming, I'm alright. Caddyshack.
He's a fat one. Hey! Fancy seeing you here. What are you doing up here? You trying to get high?
Little did I know they were live streaming
There's a
too, so I just
groundhog down
video
here.
bombed their live stream.
He's almost straight down.
Right where the pole is. Look straight down.
Hey, Jake and Becky. Long time no see. I only saw you about 10 minutes ago.
Just hanging around.
Yeah, so this is the whole reason right here, riding this ride. Once you get down past pole number 8, you get to really see the view of the park. And what's even better, oh yeah, there he is. What's even better if you come in Hollow Fun Nights, you get to see everything with the leaves gone from the trees. There's our furry, four-legged friend. Must be dinner time.
Doing a little foraging.
Oh, we got a sploosh boat coming up to the top too. Zoom in for you guys. We'll be able to see him coming around.
Yeah, this is the ride to ride at nighttime.
Right
It's such
there.
a spectacular view. And I have
Going up around
a
the
video
turn now.
alone on this ride. If you search Knoebel Scenic Skyway where Knobel's chairlift, my video
And we're
does
gonna
come
ride
up.
this at nighttime too, so if you're enjoying this view right now, wait until
Bill
you see it a little
Murray.
bit later in the video.
Well, Dan Aykroyd. If I pull off the dart, will you suck out the poison?
And there it goes. Can't see, see a little bit of this.
Caddyshack 2.
And right there's Jake and Becky, and somewhere further ahead is Richard and Kara. But here we come to the $1 million view. Look at this. I'm gonna put it on a wide angle. You can really appreciate how it looks from our perspective here.
Hey, Amy.
This is something I could ride all day, every day. Never get tired of it.
I hear you, Lil.
Got the twister going around over there, the crystal pool, giant wheel.
Now, if you ride this on
Power
weekends at
circuit's raising up
Knoebels,
right
it's
now.
typically tickets only. You have to use tickets to ride the rides. This is one of the more expensive rides
And one
for
thing we're gonna see
tickets,
over here behind the tree line
but
is
during the week you
Stratosphere,
could
which is a drop
use a
tower.
wristband or hand
That's a ride
stamp,
I've not ridden yet,
and it's included in
but
your
I've been contemplating doing
hand
that
stamp
today.
purchase. So,
That'd
depending on
really
what day you come,
test my fear of heights.
either it's going to cost you a lot of tickets or
And
it'll be
it's
part of your
right
hand
there.
stamp.
I think if you master that, you can pretty much do anything.
Yeah, mastering that's the hard part though. We'll see how it goes.
Having a discussion about
If you ever
riding the
come to this park and
Stratosphere.
want to get away from the hustle and bustle and the noise and the crowds, take this ride. On weekends for tickets it's $4. It's the most expensive ride, but it's the longest. It's 15 minutes long. On weekdays your hand stamp does cover your ride onto it, but it really gives you some peace and quiet and a little time to kind
Hey,
of
Fog.
regain your thoughts and maybe get a break from your kids. I see somebody wearing a JPVideos shirt.
There's Alan and his wife, Amber.
Hey, is that your wagon? I think your legs would be dragging.
They say he's too big for that wagon. And they took a picture of me and RJ. A little music montage here. This is the Grand Carousel, which is also rated for numerous awards. And this is one of the rare ones where you could try to grab the brass ring. If you do, you win a free ride. That's why everyone's reaching the grab there. It's a lot of fun. I think my record is about 10 rings. Here's the mill area. Really cool with the water wheel. You can sit here and watch that for about an hour or two.
Meal time here.
And this little canopy area, you can see it rotating above me. That was actually supposed to be the original spot of the carousel. So to pay homage to that, they have a seating area with a rotating roof.
Really good, so let's dive into it.
Yeah, they do have miniature golf there.
Oh, that's actually really, really good. My first time having this here. Messy, but really, really good. So Becky over here, what do you got?
I got the barbecue like you, and then sweet potato with honey and brown sugar. And they
Yeah.
gave me 2 sweet potatoes.
And what do you got?
Oh, we got the nachos and cheese with some jalapenos.
Looks good.
It does look good.
How's that taste?
It's pretty good. It's a little spicy for me, but it's really good.
Would you get it again? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably better than the
How's
McRib.
nachos?
Nachos are great.
Yeah.
Spicy jalapenos, but I love the spice. So.
They have steak and cheese there. They have sausage and peppers. They have funnel cake.
Mr. RJ, how's the McRib?
They have
Minus
loaded
the
nachos too with pulled pork. It's really good.
A little drippy, but very good.
Yeah, very saucy. Lots of flavor though.
I have a live stream I
And
did here with
boneless
Lily
rib
where we tried
barbecue.
some
Lots
fun
of
stuff
flavor,
too.
though. I enjoyed it.
Really
So
creative
after
milkshake
some,
they had. It was like a s'more milkshake.
Very enjoyable dinner. Our little group is now headed to the Cosmotron, which is an indoor Himalaya ride with music and lights. Goes forward and backwards. Not my favorite ride, but I am going to do it since everyone else wants to.
Dry taters are good,
And I'm
yeah.
able to. I'll get you some footage of that. And then I know later on we are maybe heading towards a Twister, antique cars possibly, and definitely the Sky Ride later on tonight.
Love the music playing too from the
And,
carousel.
Richard, since you're here, are you enjoying your day so far?
Oh, absolutely loving it.
Good. He hasn't been here in 10 years. I'm actually really excited to see his video, to see how his feelings and thoughts are on revisiting this iconic park 10 years later. So his channel, along with everyone else's, will be linked down below in the description. So up next is Cosmotron. As you see, we got a pretty small line here. We got Laura and, is it Laura?
Lauren.
Lauren, okay. And
Kept
myself,
mixing that up.
Jake, RJ, Becky, and Richard. Kara's not
Kara's not gonna.
Kara's sitting out. Kara's the bag lady today.
RJ's Jam.
Oh boy, here we go.
This is me, Laura, and Lauren. This is an indoor Himalaya. Goes into forward and backwards, and it has a pretty cool light show.
Alright, so we're at the shooting range here. For $1, you get 16 shots. So we got RJ and Richard who are going to do a little target shooting.
This is a really cool
You got
one.
the horn.
Similar to the one that Mike and myself did at
Shoot the
Cabela's.
yellow,
This
right
one's
to the
much
headlights.
larger.
There you go. And
Has
the
some cool
orange is the
items.
hood. Nice.
All right, Quiet Man, have a good one.
Oh, there's the outhouse. He's trying to take a crap. Try to get that blue one there on the corner. Woo! You can hear those high beams. Coonskin hat.
Moonshine
That's the,
still.
Moonshine still, I believe.
I play this almost every time I go there. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah, do the blue one by the water there for the bathtub. There you go.
I hit the skunk and he sprayed out his blue.
Yeah, he squirts at you.
Oh man.
So we're gonna take these guys to the North Pole. They've never been here before, so I figure I'd share this little Knoble secret with them.
They have a lot of cool gift shops too. This one's a Christmas themed one. They have all Christmas items, decorations, ornaments.
Touch that.
It's called the Christmas Cottage, and they have a North Pole. It's cold,
Yeah, go touch it.
like a frozen pole all the time. You don't want to stick your tongue to it though. That's a different kind of high beams, Monica. Becky was enjoying that a little bit too much.
I mean,
Okay, Flick.
Well, there's a fire truck here somewhere.
I wouldn't do it. Here we got the Stratosphere.
E-Fog, this
ride
is
I've never
Knoble's
ridden,
Amusement Resort.
and I had no intent on riding, but I think I might be willing to try something new for the first time. Let's see how it looks when they come down. Jeez. She doesn't look
I
happy.
see the woman here in the yellow. She was terrified, almost in tears.
Look at
The family was
that'd be my
going nuts.
reaction right there. She's almost in tears.
Jay, where are you going?
doing something I'm going to regret in the stratosphere, so wish me luck. Maybe I'll see you in the hospital.
I'm going too.
It's coming. RJ's coming.
Yeah, so I kind of talked into writing this. I never wrote it before, and I did not enjoy it, but I am glad I did it. And you'll hear my thoughts and hear me yell on the way down. And now I have my action camera. If I decide to ever ride it again, I'll be able to get some point of view footage from the rider's seat.
You guys ready?
Well, April is just getting out of your comfort zone.
Let them out.
You know, doing something different.
Hey!
They're gaining access.
If I start crying, don't judge me, okay?
Only a little bit.
Tower of Terror is nothing like this, because Tower of Terror at least is theming and you're indoors. You can't really see below you. It's like riding an elevator. This thing is terrifying.
See you in the hospital.
After I got above the tree line, I closed my eyes. I couldn't look anymore.
You're both dead to me.
In the words of a clip.
I gotta do something different, so. Be my one on the home hand.
Yeah, now you get to do a review on this ride, JP.
Huh?
Now you get to do a review of this ride.
Yeah.
You guys should totally hold hands.
Hey, it wasn't me when they got a red light. Somebody got a red light and some got a green.
Jake trying to be funny.
Are we moving?
And right here at this point, I started getting pretty nervous. You can't see down anymore because you're strapped in pretty tight. All you can see is straight. You get above the tree line. And I dropped the S-bomb.
God damn.
We did it, guys. Good job. Good job. You made it.
Oh my god, a breath.
Congratulations.
I
Welcome back to Earth.
pretty much broke out into a cold sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah, screaming is the only way I could handle it. Just screaming terror.
Oh, I'm actually like a little bit lightheaded now. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just conquered that ride, Stratosphere. First time, probably last time. But I do want to thank RJ and Richard for riding it with me. We did it together. I actually had my eyes closed more than halfway up. I couldn't even look. As soon as he dropped, I started yelling.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them either, but I was glad I did it. I never rode one before,
It's
so
an experience. I'm glad
like I said,
did
you have to
it,
get out of
but
your comfort
I
zone
won't do it
sometimes,
again,
push
so.
the limits.
On to something else.
Sometimes you'll like it, sometimes you won't, but at least you know.
Run.
Run. Alexandria, thank you so much. $10 super chat, the flying pair.
All right, next up, we're going to be doing the Twister. The second of the two wooden roller coasters are my least favorite because it gives me a headache, but still a pretty awesome ride. And it's a monster of a coaster.
This is two of wooden roller coasters and my least favorite of the two because it's a very shaky, bumpy, rough ride. I could ride it once and enjoy it. After that, I get a headache. There's Jake getting the shots.
Just got done riding the Twister here. I got quite the headache. And I'm going to show you something pretty funny.
Quite the
RJ was
headache.
gracious enough to buy us keychains. And
And RJ
here's
bought
mine.
us
I'm
these
in the
photos. They were really cool.
Back row. Eyes are closed, teeth are grinned, holding on with a death grip, being shaken to death. Jake's waving like he's having the greatest day of his life. Becky's smiling, RJ's...
Wants to wring somebody's neck.
Yeah, he's trying to choke someone. Laura's laughing like she's at a comedy show. And Kara is just in between, he's smiling and a scare face. And Richard's just like he's driving to work.
You gotta watch for the other guy in front of him. He's going for it.
I
So
still have
we,
that. That
we
was
enjoyed
definitely
it.
a memorable moment.
All right, so next ride up is Flying Turns, which I'm not riding, but
Flying Turns is the only ride like it in
Jake,
America. It's like a
Becky,
bobsled
RJ,
roller coaster.
and Richard are
There's
riding
no
it.
track.
I'm gonna
You
try
can
and get
ride
some
inside
slow-motion
this
footage of them
wooden
coming down
luge
here.
type thing.
So we're gonna wait for them to go up the lift hill. And after that, should be some pretty cool slow motion footage. Hey!
Got Jake and Becky in the front. RJ right in the middle. And who we got last? That is Richard. Very unique ride. I rode it once
So we're
or twice. It got me
approaching
really
nighttime
dizzy.
now, And Christmas
But it's
Cottage here
unique.
is looking quite festive.
There's a Christmas
Still a few
cottage all
months away
decked
from
out.
Christmas, but jolly old St. Nick is all lit up in red. Got the gingerbread man, and of course the North Pole.
You can handle that ride.
But looking quite nice right now with the lights. And if you want to, you leave your very own lighter for Santa.
Man, I forgot mine.
Dang it! I hate when that happens.
I had to come back.
Jake was upset. Forgot his lighter at home. Yeah, and for that Flying Turns ride, they actually seat you according to your weight. So they have to distribute the weight accordingly
All right, fun's still
to make
continuing.
it safe.
We got off of,
So they actually have you
Flying
stand on a
Turns,
scale.
What should look pretty awesome with that slow motion footage. And now I think we're headed towards the antique cars. And probably gonna drive myself, so I'll see you inside one of the Model T Ford antique cars. All right, here we are. Something that's unheard of here at Knoebels. 0 line, 0 wait for the antique cars. We can walk right on.
And a fun
First
fact
time
with
I've
this
ever
ride
seen
is some of
this
these antique cars actually
There
came
goes
from
the
Rocky Glen
Phoenix
Park
in the
in
background.
Moosic. Jake didn't have his license, so he couldn't drive. Well, it's not weight discrimination. They don't ban you from riding it. They just have to seat you accordingly, according to your weight. So they don't show the weight numbers. Only thing that stinks with this ride is some of these cars are slower than the others. If you get behind a slow one, it makes for a really
So foolishly, we've been losing track of
not
time.
enjoyable ride.
It's 5 minutes to 8, and the park closes at 8. And we actually plan on doing some more rides, but the one we want to get to is the Sky Ride. We're hoping it's still going to be open when we get there, and that they let us on it. But if not,
No, you don't need a driver's license. I'm just kidding.
We forgot that Sunday it's closes earlier than normal. So maybe we'll see this on the Sky Ride, maybe we won't, but we're gonna try.
The park definitely has a lot of photographic opportunities. Nighttime it transforms. It's so beautiful with all the colors, especially the giant wheel. There's a huge LED light package they added a couple years ago.
All right, so chairlift ride is closed, so we have Plan B. And that is
I miscalculated
back to where
the
we
closing time
started.
of the park, and we had to make this
Giant
our last
Ferris wheel.
ride, and it ended up working out because you'll see what happens. It's a pretty memorable moment as well.
Flip around.
All right, so final ride of the night on here with Jake and Becky. And we're taking one final spin on the giant Ferris wheel. We're gonna do a little bit less talking now and show you some of the views from up here. And of
You can
course, we
see
turned
how
some of
the
lights
park
off,
kind of
the guns
glows at
turned
night.
off,
Some nights
we
it's
do
open
have the
till 10 p.m.
stratosphere.
when it's really, really dark,
And we're rocking
and it
up
looks
here, too.
gorgeous.
We got downdraft down there, power surge.
The Big Loaf of Bread is a pretty unique looking building.
Looking pretty cool from up here.
Okay, let's see the roller coaster.
Yeah, I've been to Disney World. I do have videos from there. I was there last year.
Exclusive's still going though.
If you go to my Dark Rides playlist, you'll see some of the
Water's
rides
still
from
flowing.
Disney.
If you look in the valley there in the mountains, all that smoke, that's from the campground back there too, that haze.
And they have a fantastic campground here. I stayed in their cabins several years. You can also rent campers. You can rent camping spots for tents and other stuff.
It's quite a far drop down here too.
Thanks, Jen.
Don't look down.
On the loaf on the other side, I think they have desserts and stuff.
Somebody's having fun.
I think they have like cookies and maybe ice cream as well. Different types of things on the other end of it. So that screaming that we hear will make sense in a moment. We didn't know what was going on initially. Yeah, it's in Pennsylvania.
They all have glow sticks.
It's like we're part of a rave. We weren't invited. Got a party on here. They're all screaming.
Everybody had glow sticks and were screaming. We didn't know what was going on.
With glow sticks.
And it was a gender reveal party that they did on the Ferris wheel. Very unique. We just happened to be on there.
There they are.
And it was pink. It's a girl.
Got the three amigos up there. Here they come.
How did you get a glow stick?
Hey! You got invited to the party.
Yeah, Maris, I go there a bunch of times a year. I'm really missing it.
Alright guys, that's going to conclude today's video. I hope you enjoyed our day here at Knoebels. Had a fantastic time like we always do. Had an incredible turnout with over 30 people we confirmed. We did spread out throughout the day and ended up being a small group of like 6 or 8. There's Jake. But still, regardless, we had a great time. Jill came out, Lily came out. Everyone, had an amazing time. We had great weather. It was in the 70s. It was sunny, low humidity. And hopefully you enjoyed the footage I shared with you today. I know it's probably a little bit of a longer video, but I wanted to kind of capture all the moments that we did together. We did a lot of rides actually. Sadly though, we didn't get to do the chairlift towards the end because we did forget that the park was closing at 8 o'clock. But aside from that, everything else worked out as planned. Had some good food, did rides, and more importantly, made some memories together. So if you guys have any comments or questions regarding the video or liked anything that you saw today, make sure you comment down below and give it a big thumbs up. Everyone that was filming today, we'll link their channels down below so you can see their perspective of our meetup, which was the last one for the summer of 2019. If you're interested in attending one of these meetups, be on the lookout. I will be announcing something for the fall time, and that's still in the works right now. But otherwise, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so, head over to Facebook. You can follow me there where I do share photos and details about my adventures and explorations. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Come on, all aboard the JP Express. Choo choo!
My voice broke there. Yeah, so if you guys want to watch that or get links to the other channels, just search Making Memories and just put JPVideos after it. It will come up. And down in the description, I do have everyone's links here. Jacob, Kara, Richard, RV Life with Stacy, J Drone, Crawl Dog, Revenge of the Apocalypse, Wandering Woodsman, and RJ. Almost everyone did film a video from that day, so you could always see it for yourself. Let me get myself big here again. And that park, like I said, holds a special place to my heart because I've been going there as a little kid. My mom took me there for her company picnics. And I go each and every year for opening day. I film a video of what's new for Knoebels, and I go there countless times afterwards. I do live streams there. In the park, even though for the most part you get the same thing over and over, it stands apart from the other ones like Hershey, Dorney, Disney, Six Flags because you don't pay for parking, you don't pay for admission. You could bring your own food, you could bring your own cooler. You don't have to pay anything to walk around the park. You could just sit on a bench, take in the views, take pictures. It's just so incredible, so family friendly, so affordable. And despite them not having, top of the line thrill rides, it's perfect for someone like me. I enjoy it immensely. So those meetups, like I said, are so much fun. You get to make new friends, make memories, and just have a lot of fun with some of the people that you talk to on YouTube every day. Definitely want to go back. I'll be going back regardless, whether I go solo or with friends or it's a meetup event. I'm going to be there. It's always more fun with friends, but regardless, I go back. I've been there by myself. I've been there with Lily. I've been there with friends. I don't need an excuse to go. I just go. So camping is fun there. You get to walk to the park from there. They have, firewood they provide for you, stuff like that. So it's a great time and definitely something I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they do open the end of this year. Supposed to get storms. Yeah, I did hear about weather coming through. But Jake's birthday. Yeah, it's a good time there. I wish I could spend my birthday there. They even have fantastic arcades too. They have coin pushers there. I've done some videos on the arcade. The numerous gift shops, food. They have games. Everything is there. Oh, Barbara, you're always included. That's why I love the live stream from there. You guys get to walk around the park with me. You'd camp like that. Yeah, the cabins are pretty nice and pretty affordable too. I mean, they're just basic cabins with electricity. You have to bring your own bedding, but you get your own little private cabin with a nice front porch on it. They have a fire ring in front of it. It's nice. And it's only a little bit over an hour away from me. So we'll see what happens later on this year. But those of you that did stay tuned to watch that, though, thank you. I know it was a longer video, but like a lot of you said, it went by pretty quick because you have a good time watching it. It's a lot of fun. You too, Amaris. Have a good night. Happy Easter. Have I ever made a Jinx burger? I'm not really sure what that is. But those of you like Sally, Katie, Retro, if you were able to come to Pennsylvania, I'd be glad to give you a personal tour. I even told Mike. Mike hasn't been there. I told Mike I'll give him a VIP tour. I know the park probably better than anyone. A lot of the employees know me there. I have more videos on the park than anyone else. I just have a great love for the park. But before I forget, I do have 2 items here to try. One of them is a spicy beef stick from Monica and a Ghirardelli Easter chocolate from Barb. So I'm going to go with the spicy first. Well, Mike, I'll definitely give you a tour of the park first, and then we could go from there. I'll show you the campground, see what you decide what you want to do. But at the very least, we'll definitely get there and show you the park and what it has to offer. So let's see if there's air-dried beef stick, spicy peri-peri, which I never heard. It says beef, vinegar, salt, chili pepper, coriander, black pepper, nutmeg, clove, and lamb casing. Yum. Am I missing something here? QT probably has. Yeah, now that we said it, Mike's going to go there and tag the covered bridge with QT. He'll be, oh, Jay, look what I found. Smells good. I don't smell any heat. Again, I don't know what peri-peri is, but I'm sure it's going to be a little bit hot. So it actually has an actual casing on it, which I didn't realize was like removable. It's like skin. Okay, here comes the heat. Take another bite. Yeah, there is some heat to it. It's different texture than I'm used to. Once I finish this, I'll I'll share my thoughts. Okay, so the flavor is not bad. The texture, I was expecting it to be more like a Slim Jim or like a beef stick. It's actually rather dry. Rightfully so, it does say it's an air-dried beef stick, which is probably to help preserve it. So the beef itself is kind of dry, a little bit tougher texture. Good flavor though. The heat, it's not really hot. It's more like a spice at the end. I could taste black pepper. It's not overly powerful. The only thing I'm not a big fan of is the casing, which I believe, like Mike said, is intestine casing. But it does remove. You could peel it right off. But overall, it's not bad. I think the barbecue one will probably be better. But not bad, though. Just different texture that I'm used to. Well, Monica, I'm not trying to say anything bad about it. It's just different than what I'm used to. I bet you some people do love them, though. But here's the Ghirardelli, that's how you pronounce it, chocolate, which should help take away some of the heat. Now, it's not greasy. It's complete opposite of Slim Jims. It's not greasy. There's no snap to it. It's kind of dry. So, you know, my hands aren't really slippery or greasy, which is good. Fresh fried pork skins and fried pork intestines. I like pork rinds. So here's a little bunny Ghirardelli chocolate. Grab your Whoopie Wetro. Yeah, without a doubt, it's a healthier version. 0 grams of sugar, 14 grams of protein, so it is a healthy beef stick. And the chocolate was good. It was just a solid milk chocolate piece, which was enjoyable. So, a little spicy and sweet combination. And I just lost the top of my water bottle. Well, I am sitting in front of a microphone, so I would assume you'd hear me chewing. So that is pretty much tonight's episode of Sunday Night Live Easter Edition. If you guys did tune in late, I encourage you to watch the replay to see how I looked for the opening segment. But I will spend a few moments here chatting with you guys. And if there's anything you want to discuss, mention, ask, you're welcome to do that. Getting some snow, Trevor? Lucky you. I said, Retro, grab your whoopee. See you good. Not be scared. The microphone probably sounds more sensitive now too. I did make some adjustments with the setting on the microphone and the gain through the software. So it probably sounds a little bit louder, maybe clearer than usual. So if you hear me chewing, that's probably a good thing. See you, Jake. Have a good one. Katie, 3:36 a.m. Well, you're an all-star for sticking around, hanging out with us. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Sharon. Yeah, not done yet, Barb. Pretty soon. I do have to continue with editing. I got one video edited. Well, actually two. I edited Lily's video. Speaking of which, if you head over to Lily's channel, which I'll drop the link for you, she did put out a new video of her playing with Jinx and Salem. So if you want to see some cat videos or cat action, you can check out her video, which I will put the link for here in a moment. So I edited her video today, got it uploaded for her, and got one of my 3 videos from yesterday edited. So there's Lily's channel. You can head it over there. It's her newest upload, playing with Jinx and Salem. Yeah, they're calling for super high winds, like gusts of 60 miles per hour. I'm really tired of the wind. It's been windy almost every day. My next adventure is going to be probably middle of this week. Excuse me, I do have something I need to do locally, a video, which will be coming out soon. And hopefully returning to the abandoned reservoir to continue the journey up behind it. Weather permitting, of course. Yeah, not looking forward to that. They're saying possible outages of power, which is never a good thing, but at least on my situation, I have power generators here that I've done reviews on. So I can at least power the TV, power the Wi-Fi, and power, some small appliances if we have to. RJ, you have no idea how demanding she could be. I know firsthand. Start a Jinx Diaries. We'll see what we can do, Monica. Thank you, though. You're welcome, Jacqueline. Glad you're hanging out here. You're too quiet in the chats, though. You got to talk a little bit more. Lurking in the shadows. Narnia is saying 50 mile per hour right now. Oh, hopefully nothing gets blown away. Chaos times this week, yeah. But the content will keep rolling out regardless of what's going on. I do have 3 new uploads for this week. I will be going live Tuesday and Thursday. Probably one of those days I'm going to be doing another cooking video where I cook another camp meal. We'll try one of the ones from Cabela's. And I also do have a new munch pack, so we'll do that as well probably. So plenty of content 5 days this week, and a random live stream can pop in daytime or nighttime in between those as well. Yeah, that heat is lingering a little bit. It still tastes a little bit of the heat in the background. Yeah, Christopher, pretty much everyone does, but we just got to ride it out and make the best of what we can do, in our personal lives, Well, we don't give regular food to Jinx or the cats, but they do have plenty of treats we give them, so. Judy, I can loan you the bunny suit. No, I've never done karaoke. So one thing I will give you guys the opportunity to do, which I do from time to time, if you guys are content creators like myself, if you do produce videos for your channel, take a moment. If you want to tell people about your latest upload, tell them about your channel, what type of videos you make, feel free to do that now. And if you are someone who views videos, if you're a viewer, someone who likes to watch videos, feel free to comment what type of videos you'd like to see in the future. And maybe some of us could possibly grant your wishes. You too, JP. JP saying JP. Dog's dental visit. Wow. Brian, I did do a drone footage video from there yesterday, I believe. I was there yesterday. That video will be out this week, and you'll have the latest update on Graffiti Highway. I will tell you, it is covered in dirt, but there is a surprising twist to it. So you have to watch the video for that. Christopher, just, spent Easter with the family. Nothing special. Did some editing, watched some movies, took a nap. And speaking of train videos too, I do have a train video coming out probably tomorrow. If I release it tomorrow. Tomorrow or Wednesday. Some really cool train action. I got really lucky when I went to the train yard. Monica, who are you talking about? Amy, this one is a Chinese temple that has a special meaning to me. And this is my name in script. Why is it in limbo, RJ? Tammy, I did do an update on the Scranton Lights factory last year. About 75% of the buildings are demolished for the reconstruction of the proposed plans that they have there. Really liked the video before. Which one, Chris? The Abandoned Erie Adventure? Thanks, Amy. Yeah, I don't have a lot of tattoos. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 6 tattoos. I've been meaning to get more for the longest time. My money usually goes towards camera equipment. Walter's got a train video, walking across a trestle. Those are always fun. You too, Bill. Oh, the video you just watched, Knobles, yeah. If you want to see more Knobles videos, I have a Knobles playlist, including live streams, walking tours, you know, a lot of great stuff there. Individual ride videos. I always put you in a happy state of mind watching those. Mars is still here. I thought you, I thought you left us. 2 tattoos, 2 brothers' names. Nice. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I'd probably have a lot more tattoos, but my money goes towards my channel. Scared of tattoos. Oh, not really a reason to be scared of them. It just depends on where you get it and your comfort level with needles and pain. The one on my neck was the most painful one out of all of them. Oh, Garnett, you're never too old. Katie loves the pain. Oh boy. All right, everyone. Well, let's I'll give you guys another minute. If you have anything else you want to ask, mention, you know, I'd say it now. Otherwise, we're going to be wrapping things up here in a minute or two. Hey, Efog, this one is my astrology sign here. My wrong side. My Pisces on my neck. Tattoos last longer than cameras. That's why I keep buying new cameras. That's why I don't buy tattoos. I have to keep buying cameras. I'm just not addicted to tattoos. I like tattoos. I just, you know, I have more fun with technology than I do with ink. See you, Retro. Unmentionables. Yeah, you got lucky, Monica. I stripped off the bunny suit for you, but t-shirt still here. But thank you for your donation. Hope you're staying 6 feet away from people. Well, aside from Jill and Lily, yes, I am. Had to go to Walmart today, though, to get a few things that we were running low on. And for Easter, the place was friggin' packed. They had lines out both ends. Obviously, only letting a certain amount of people in, but I couldn't believe how many people were at Walmart on Easter. I figured I'd be able to walk right in and out. I had to stand in line for about 10, 15 minutes. Hi, Katie. Brian, yeah, I have to pull them out and get them set up and see how the cats do with them, but I will be doing a video of my trains. They're nothing spectacular. It's a circus train, Lionel, and I have a HO. And it's on a platform. I just have to reassemble it, but... Good night, Rochelle. All right, guys. Well, I am going to wrap it up here. Thank you for tuning in for tonight's Easter edition of Sunday Night Live. This was, I believe, episode 17, as we mentioned. 17 weeks strong. We do this each and every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And next week, since it's going to be a regular week, we will be having a special guest. I'm going to be getting in touch with them soon and getting that all set up. So next week, we will have someone special joining us live on the stream. And of course, like I said, I will have content 5 days coming up this coming week. And I'll be live at the very minimum 2 times, if not more. And if you guys ever want to reach out to me, I am on Facebook. You can find the links down below in the description. I do have email. And you can always check out my merchandise shop. I do have 2 new designs, which I'll be sharing this week on my social media community tab and Facebook, of a Nature's Carpet shirt and a Chow Time episode shirt. So you could possibly looking at picking up one of those for yourself in the future. But thank you to everyone who donated tonight. Thank you for the help from the mods. And more importantly, thank you to everyone who joined me tonight for Sunday Night Live. So enjoy the rest of your Easter for the next hour and 12 minutes here on the East Coast. And lastly, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.